Hi everyone, I'm Jennifer. Welcome to Antiquing Adventures, where I share the vintage treasures I find in thrift stores, rummage sales, and antique malls. Thanks for coming on this adventure with me. It's time for another episode of Thrifting for Vintage, and I found some exciting things this month. This horse picture caught my eye, and upon looking into it, it appears to be a vintage puff fabric picture. I don't know how well it shows on camera, but certain parts of the fabric have been stitched around and extra filler added to puff them up. From a distance, I think it has a paint by number look, which is kind of cool. This was a fun find. Two old film canisters for $2 each. I've seen people make some cute things out of these on Pinterest, or they could be hung on the wall for decor if you have a den or home theater or are just a movie lover. Old canning jars aren't eye-catching just sitting on the shelf, but there are multiple ways these could be repurposed for functional or decor purposes. For example, if you had a country-themed wedding, these could be inexpensive table centerpieces if you filled them with flowers and tied some ribbon or lace around the neck. This teapot caught my eye. It's a piece of Royal Ironstone china from England. I found several of these on eBay listed for around $50 each. Not sure what this one was priced, but you can bet it was far less than eBay. I loved the mod look of this child's chair, and this dish features one of several popular Currier and Ives scenes. This picture was a fun find, and one I had to bring home with me. I love the vibrant colors and the peacefulness of this scene. It may be hard to tell, but it's made up of tiny dots of color. The frame looks older, so I do believe it's vintage, and I actually had this appraised. I was told it's probably something that was produced commercially, so it's not worth much, but still. You can't find even commercial art in regular stores for anywhere close to the $4 I paid for this. I also found prints of two Paul Norton watercolors. Paul Norton was primarily a watercolor artist who created more than 500 paintings in his lifetime. His paintings can even be found in the White House and the U.S. Capitol. These prints are in excellent condition, especially for only $4 each. Based on what I found on eBay, I think they would normally sell for at least $30 each. I found this fondue set for only $3. Unfortunately, it's missing the base, but I wonder if you could substitute something else that would work in a pinch. If you have ideas, let me know in the comments. Now, this was probably my second most exciting find this month. This shallow bowl is by Dutch pottery artist Michael Anderson, which I was able to verify by the stamp on the bottom. I got it for only $3, but found a very similar plate by the same artist on an auction site for $1,200. I seriously doubt it's actually worth that much, but it's certainly worth more than what I paid for it. Lastly, the most exciting thrift find ever, for me anyway. I found this full set of vintage Pyrex Spring Blossom Crazy Daisy nesting bowls in excellent condition for only $30. These have sold for as much as $150 online. I'm telling you, a beam of light shone down from heaven and I heard angels sing. If you've watched my channel before, you know I love vintage Pyrex, and I couldn't believe no one else had grabbed this amazing set. So those were my finds this month. What do you think? Which was your favorite find? Share in the comments. Also, let me know what antique or vintage treasures you'd like me to feature in the future. If you like this video, make sure you follow the adventure by subscribing and hitting the notification bell. See you on my next adventure.